All right, this is our basic press break. We call it zero. All the offensive sets have numbers to them. Whether it's four, four out, five out, 14, the 1-4. And a press break, we call it zero. It's basically a 3-up press break, meaning 3 players are up in the front court. The 5 is sort of at the half-court line to add help if needed. So the point of this is we want to get the ball to the guy in the middle. That's our first choice. So what happens is when the 4 slaps and yells 0, that's our press break. The 1 shoots out this way. The 3 shoots out this way. All right. The 2 makes a couple steps like he's running full and then jets back to the ball, trying to get his body right in front of the 2 defender, right? Let's say there's somebody guarding him, right? He wants to pretend like he's going this way, have a little follow, and then get inside of him, right? So the pass then goes to the 2. All right, as that happens, we want these guys to move to the passing lanes. The 4 stays behind in case there's a double team here. We want the 2 to shoot right up the middle. That's what we want. If he can't, he could hit. How do you break the press, right? You pass. You don't do a lot of dribbling. If he can get here and there's no resistance, fine. But then we want to see him pass to the 1 or the 3. The 4 is the trailer. He can throw behind him. Let's say, there's some pressure here and they come and double team him. What I like to do is I like to have the 1 come from behind. 4 is here and get sort of a handoff, sort of dribble this way. It's good for a lefty dribbler to do that. Somebody like Noah who could dribble left. The 3 will then come, the 3 will then come here. The 5 sort of clears out a little bit. The 3 can be, the pass can then go to the 3 here. The 1 is going to try to beat his guys up the court. But if he gets stunk right here, the 3 is here. The 4 is trailing. The 2 is moving up right about here. Okay? So there's always some sort of option. So originally we want to get the ball to the 2. These are all interchangeable, right? The 1, the 2, and the 3. This is how we set it up. We usually like the 2 to do it. The 1 could be here. If we're in a hurry, you 3 guys are sort of interchangeable. We want the middle guy though to take his 2 steps forward like he's leaving the play, and then wedge his body in between the defender to get to that ball. He then has the ability to pass to the 1 or pass to the 3, or the 1, if there is a lot of resistance, can come by and get a back handoff and then be off to the races. Now, if there's really a problem, right, and some of these teams will run a 3 across, and the 5 has to then sort of gauge the situation. We want to keep the 5 out. We want to keep his defender sort of out. But if his 5 does creep up, the 5 then has to creep up and find one of these sort of passing lanes to help out, because sometimes that long entry pass might go over the top of these defenders and hit that. So that's called zero. It's called a 3-up press break, basically. 3 guys up. We can utilize the handoff. We can utilize the passes, to the far side, the near side, and try to break it. We've done a fairly effective job in doing it. So that's called zero.